What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we react to music videos and shows. Today's show is The Expanse. We're in season 2, episode 4, titled Godspeed. And had a little hint at the end of the last episode that we were going to be making use of the Nauvoo. So I expect that's what this episode may be about. The unauthorized use of the Nauvoo for a special mission should be very interesting and triggers lots of very, very interesting sequences of events. I'm excited to see which ones of those we get into. In the last episode, we basically came back from the mission where they had captured the scientist. They learned quite a bit more from this guy, and Miller eventually told everybody the reason that he offed Dresden execution style, and that was not as revenge for Julie, but as a protective measure to keep Holden and Johnson from maybe trying to make a deal with him and continue his research. And yeah, basically he was making too much sense was the real deal there, and Miller knew that if he was allowed to talk, he might talk himself right into a job. So that's no good. Let's dive in, see what we get today. Update. I have burned my way through book 3. I'm most of the way through it. Such powerful writing and so many interesting stories to tell in book 3. At the end of book 3, I think I'm going to take a little break and catch up a bit, and catch up with the series a bit so that my rereading is more fresh as the events happen. But man, so much good stuff. So much good stuff happens in book 3. It's such a great story. Let's go. Here we go. Interesting.
Fred Johnson gave you those coordinates. Were you expecting to find this?
I don't know what I was expecting.
He could be playing you.
Then at least we know he's willing to play. That's
Mao.
it. Fred wants me to connect Protogen to the stealth ships.
And to Jules Pierre Mao? Do you really think he's in bed with Aaron Wright?
Yep.
How many? Protogen ran a research base on Phoebe.
Put it all together,
Tell
Christian.
the Villa to push that wreck into the nearest UN and petrol route.
But you want it to be discovered?
Yes.
Then you know we need to do something about this rock.
Yeah, and you put a bullet in the guy who could have told us how.
Yeah, I did. I killed a mad scientist.
Yeah, you did.
Now we need to kill his science experiment.
And how do you suppose we do that? The Martian quarantine patrol is going to clear us a lane?
The patrols are gone.
That's why we're gonna use that. To knock arrows right into the sun.
Did you just say you were going to use the Nauvoo as a battering ram?
It's well put.
The Nauvoo is a cathedral. What do the Mormons have to say about this plan?
Oh
We're
boy.
commandeering the ship.
Look. We're gonna
Love these
launch the
3D
Nauvoo from here, okay? We're
representations.
gonna shoot her like a bullet toward arrows. Picking up speed. Fred's geeks crunched all the numbers. Velocity, speed, angle, all that crap. So when she hits, Arrows is on her merry way.
Somebody's gotta act. It's the right thing to do.
Okay, Fred.
Stars are better off without us.
The Mormons are going to be pissed.
They are. Such a cool idea to power up this massive, biggest ship ever built by human beings, 2 kilometers in length, and smash it into that asteroid. It's actually really fun watching this. having read the books and knowing what's going to happen.
So these rogue employees managed to make a profit and a war without even going over budget. God, maybe we should get these people on our payroll.
She's
Hydrogen
taunting
is a
him.
biotech research company, and it had a government contract on Phoebe Station. We're being polite, Monsieur Mao, but the deputy secretary and I are trying to stop a war.
Yeah, but
The
he's
fact
not.
is, these stealth ships were built by your company under your watch, and the people of Earth will hold you personally responsible when the first rock falls from the sky.
Good.
Man. She's got to come away from that meeting knowing that Aaron Wright was in on it with him.
All personnel are required to disembark until further notice.
All Mormon workers have been evacuated from the Nauvoo.
Okay, here's his
Prepare for launch.
second. Do we finally get to learn her name? Officially? I've been told what it is in the comments.
It's good to know you got your head back.
Hey, never clearer.
You don't say nothing. Me crush us to dust.
Diogo.
You're doing this for Julie. But you know that destroying Eros won't rid us of all the proton molecule. Good luck copying me.
Oh, okay, I like that. Good luck cooking me.
Docking to clean on my mark.
Oh man.
2, 1, mark.
Hundreds of these tug ships.
Good.
Wow. Holy crap, I love this. That is so awesome.
Copy, engine disengaged. Primary vector looks good. Nauvoo is now set for optimal trajectory.
Jesus, that
Nauvoo
thing
is in position.
is so
And
big.
all systems are in the green. We will go on your signal.
I love her accent.
Commence launch sequence.
Now, is he on the ship? I don't know where he is.
Call tug.
I feel like they can't be aboard the ship because they're planning to destroy this thing.
Tugs detached and on a recall.
Oh man, I love that swarm of tug drones. Those aren't manned. They have to be just automated.
Starting to like space now.
Damn. Oh, here come the tugs. I love the tugs. Little mini swarm. Oh, that's so awesome. Yep. Drone swarm of tugboats. That's so cool.
Well, you're just trying to save you a job, so I'll let you get back to it.
Now, that is interesting. They're already fighting with each other. Rossi and the guy
Okay, but from us, we are
Molinari.
the only ones in the general vicinity, and hang on. A couple of UNN and Martian ships out of the Jupiter fleets are changing course. Calculating.
All right, everybody ready?
Double check all your suits.
space mine.
Thanks.
Demolition team.
Come on, Pampa. Fresh air.
They're really making use of this Diogo guy. Love it. Huh. Look at that. Just a big old rock with a space station bored into it. I don't know if Miller's doing okay. Ooh, he's coming in hot.
Miller, you're coming in too fast.
Shit!
Oh no, that's bad.
You goddamn right it's bad.
Oh, there it is. On a hard burn. Okay, we're gonna get the transmissions from Eros.
What the heck is that?
The voices on Eros.
Getting faster.
Not too much gravity on Ceres, I wouldn't think.
Easy. Easy.
Tell your demolition teams to be on the lookout for possible hostiles.
Copy that, Rosnate. Will do.
Don't remember this from the books. This is something new.
Checking the registry.
They sent the drone inside that ship, huh? What are we looking at here?
Wow, that is the nicest gaff ship I have ever seen. Whoa, what the?
Ooh.
Drone's not responding. Target lock the ship.
Somebody.
Done. Can't let it go anywhere.
We can't just shoot it.
Nobody's shooting anybody. Amos, suit up.
We're being held.
Who is this? This is different. I like it.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm a doctor on a humanitarian mission to give aid to the survivors of Eros.
There are no
We
survivors.
have no affiliation with any government.
That may be the case, but you've broken numerous Martian laws by coming
Our
here.
only interest is in helping the victims.
They didn't get inside. Lucky for everyone.
Maybe.
The sooner they're out of here, the better.
Maybe they didn't get inside. They said they didn't get inside. They got less than an hour till impact.
I'm OPA now. I fight for the cause.
I
OPA
got
now.
news for you, pal. The OPA? It's got more gangsters than Ceres. Only they don't pay as good.
So they're gonna board this humanitarian ship.
Well, I think they've had plenty of time to properly shit themselves.
This is an interesting complication. I wonder what the purpose of it is.
Mind the gap.
Could be fine. Is this an airlock that's functional? Oh. Interesting.
He's got proto-molecule all over him.
He's from that other ship, probably.
Looks like he's been inside.
Is there a ship name on his vac suit?
Oh. Yep.
Erasmus. You Martians have been using these builders as guinea pigs.
If any one of you are infected, you could wipe out millions. Turn your ship around!
Past everything they saw inside Eros.
Alex, get a missile lock. Release fire control to me.
You serious?
Just do it!
Yep. They have to. They can't let these guys go.
I'm trying to save your life. I swear to you, we want the same thing.
Yep. Had to be done.
Get out! Shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, they had to blow up a ship right on top of them.
Are you okay?
13 minutes till...
Hey, thanks for all your help, kid. Kid?
Big problem, Pampa.
What?
Detonator safety got fried.
Go. Get back to the
This
ship.
is the reason for that ship. Okay.
Better go for Changed my mind and hand this thing back to you.
This is why Miller stays. I see. They needed to explain it differently. As a self-sacrifice. Okay. It's not hugely different. There was a problem with one of the detonators in the books, but it's a different reason for it.
Molinari is underway, making to clear the blast zone.
Understood, Molinari. We're doing the same.
Miller.
Get out of here.
It's you and me now.
He's gonna listen to the voices of Eros, huh?
Miller. Miller, come in. Miller.
Oh man, love the way that thing looks. And away we go.
Guys, what the hell just happened? The Nauvoo just missed. How the hell did it change course?
The Nauvoo didn't move.
Eros did.
Oh man, that's cool. In the books, it was pictured as a much more sudden and abrupt thing. That they said that Eros just suddenly moved like 10 kilometers to the left and just instantaneously, boom, was out of the path. But it looks like here they've just had Eros do a course correction just enough for the Nauvoo to have a gentle, narrow miss. And man, that perspective of Miller witnessing it go right past that was beautiful. Man, I'm really enjoying the build-ups that they have, and how they're choosing to make these things happen. I can't remember exactly the mechanism that caused Miller to stay, but the whole humanitarian rescue mission thing, that ship didn't exist in the books. That was really a mechanism to give Miller something to be sorry about again, and also a reason for the malfunction of this bomb. I suspect that we will see Miller dragging that bomb around for at least another episode, and we'll have to see how they portray all that. But man, I love these giant plans that they have, and it was such a brilliant idea, such an amazing thing to use that ship as a gigantic, biggest battering ram ever created in the history of humankind. And oops, it just missed. There will certainly be some exposition from everyone about how did this happen, and we'll come to some realizations about the proto-molecule very, very soon, I believe. And Miller being on Eros is so necessary for his role in this show. Love it, and it was very, very well done. Wonder how much more we're gonna see of Diogo. They continue to have him play as like a significant role, gives us a familiar face among the Belters. Like it. It's gives us something to some stability, and then it's not just random people all the time. And he's a bit of definitely a bit of a character, a foil for Miller, and a way to play back and forth, and I've enjoyed that. I still don't think that we're getting any sort of official credited name for Fred Johnson's second in command. She is a strong presence, and there's been some back and forth in the comments that her character is one that they've really jumped into the story early, as she doesn't show up until like book 5 or something like that, and I can't for the life of me recall who that might be. Book 5 was so long ago for me, and I haven't reread that part yet, so still haven't credited her with an actual name in any of the closed captioning. But I love her accent, I love the way she's playing it, and I've been told that she was initially supposed to be a throwaway character, but they liked her performance and her acting so much that they kind of rewrote around her and turned her into a recurring or a longer term role. And I understand that makes sense. She's fantastic. I love her presence, love her accent, love her way of being. I can't wait to see more of what her real story role will be. What else did we get? My goodness, the space shots of the Nauvoo launching. Oh my god, I loved the fleet of tug drones. That was so cool. And you know, that's exactly a brilliant solution for how that should work. You know, have these little mini, basically engines that can attach and maneuver this giant ship around so that it gets them pointed in the right direction. Such a smart way to show that, and it was excellently portrayed. I thought it was fantastic. Some of the best space stuff, like portrayals that we've seen on the show so far. It was delightful, so much fun, and so like makes sense realistic, right? Because we've all now, I'm sure, seen these drone fleets that are AI driven and kind of, you know, act like a flock of birds, very much like that, and it's just the obvious future projection of how that would go. What else we got? I think that's it. This was a fairly simple episode. Just the Earth stuff, right? Mao knows that Christian knows. Aaron Wright seems to be still a little clueless, and in the books he was portrayed as a bit of a clownish figurehead kind of a character, and Christian would often operate around his instructions or try to counteract them in some way, or, you know, visibly do one thing but behind the scenes do something else to make it so that what she didn't actually happen. Yeah, that kind of thing. And he's kind of portrayed as a bit of a joke, but the fact that he actually has the power and is flexing it and using it for this basically treason to the human race plot is pretty reprehensible. And Mao is smarter than him, and he's obviously aware. And Christian obviously knows now that Aaron Wright is working with Mao. There's no question about that. She clearly has figured that out, and is now going to be taking steps to get around it. And very well portrayed. I love the political intrigue and just, you know, well acted. Again, absolutely love her voice. Shora. I still don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's a brilliant actress with an amazing voice, and she deserves a lot of props. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. This was a great episode with some amazing scenes, a lot of the stunning space work, the spacewalks, the space flight, the various portrayals, all very, very cool. And I'm so happy with the way that they're doing all of this, and it's so much fun. Thank you guys so much for following along and all the comments and suggestions and analysis that people are putting out there. It's all very fun to chat about, and thank you so much for the likes and the subscribes. Very much appreciate the support to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.